This is Aya. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel, A Very Good Life. And we're just going to get into some astrology aspects. I wanted to do this live, but I couldn't and share my screen at the same time. Apparently, I need to update my electronics. But let's get into this. So on the 16th, Uranus is going to be going retrograde, along with the retrogrades Reshi happening here in the jungle of Capricorn, which is represented by the father or the patriarch, or some people say Satan because of the controlling aspects of Saturn. We have kind of this wild energy when it comes to our finances. Why am I trying to circle stuff and I can't circle it? When it comes to our finances, with Uranus and Taurus still, and then we have this energy. I honestly think that we're going to catch a break by the time the new moon comes. The new moon's in Leo. By the time the new moon comes in Cancer, we might get the money that we want, like the stimulus package or the tax breaks, because of this Venus energy in Cancer. And is it trine? Let me see if it's a close trine. That's Venus 10 degrees, and then Neptune and 10 degrees. Ooh. All right. So this is what I'm eyeballing when it comes to money, finances, changes. All right. So we have Uranus here. And I think Uranus is at 10 degrees too. I wrote this down. Why am I doing it? Yep. Uranus will be retrograde at 10 degrees, which means that the changes they're going to review. The people who are reviewing the finances to give people money, they're going to go back and rethink maybe some decisions that they made, or some arguments they had gotten into, and people are going to soften up. And I see with these sextiles here and here that the favor is going to be in favor of the people, of the conscious mind. I think everyone should do a collective meditation or prayer, or just even if it's in your home, for everyone to get that stimulus package that they want. I see it happening according to the transits. I don't see the answer being no. I see the answer being yes. Especially, new moons and Leos, new moons and Leos, the new moon in Leo. And then it's conjunct Mercury energy. Also is telling of the higher inner child coming out and feeling good. It's a good feeling. There's going to be something that happens that gives everybody a good feeling, like a feeling of celebration, that maybe things are changing. Maybe the powers that be are going to listen to us. Okay. Last transits during the full moon in Aquarius, honestly, I saw more protests, more sudden changes that will cause humanity to have to stand up for ourselves. And those changes are still in effect, child. Those changes are still in effect. Buckle your seatbelts. I also recommend that people just have a flexible mind. You might need to become nomadic. You might have to hop on a boat. I say this. I say these things because of the things I see. Maybe not for everybody, but for some people who are capable of making moves and for their highest and best good. I mean, everybody wants to avoid getting a vaccination or the coronavirus test or whatever because they're afraid that they're getting injected with it. I say don't let nothing stop you from doing what you want to do. I feel like, let your intuition be your guide. Let your spirit team be your guide. I have been in plenty of situations as a person who is hard-headed and also an adventurer and also a renegade and a gypsy, where I had no money, honey, no business traveling anywhere. And I legit would ask my guides every step of the way for every little thing that I needed, even to the point of asking them to please let there be money. Let somebody have left some money in this ATM machine because I know I have done it now and my luggage is over and I don't want to spend the little money I have on overcharges for baggage. And they did. Girl, I became a believer. So you have to go for it, okay? Because some people ain't gonna have a choice. Some people ain't gonna have no choice. Retrogrades can help slow down time and help you reassess. If you didn't think you had enough time to do all the things that you want to do in life, here goes more retrogrades there. If you didn't feel like you had enough, a retrograde will come and say, you know what, go ahead and go back and finish what you started. Did you get sidetracked by a toxic relationship? Did you get sidetracked by a job that you thought was good for you, but you ended up more stressed and more strained because it's not your purpose, or whatever the situation may be? Were you ungrateful for what you had? Did you take for granted your lifestyle that you had or your family? In any way, you have a chance to redeem yourself and to put the energy back into the things that are most important. Capricorn to do that. You can read Capricorn in a lot of ways, okay? You can read Capricorn as the devil father who's controlling you and putting chains on your life, who you need to get away from. And for a lot of people, when I read their Capricorn energy as far as like their father in their life, because I read the father as Saturn and the sun. And most honestly, I've never been not correct when I have done those readings with people, whether people see it or not. I have sometimes with Saturn energy, it's so it seems so normal because it's Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy is like, this is what needs to be done. And so therefore, these are the rules. So everybody get in line, and there's no questioning it. There's no uprising against it, and it can kind of take away your own freedom of choice or even your ability to believe that you have a choice, because sometimes Capricorn energy can become a tyrant if nobody ever questions it. And I feel like that's what happens in our society with the government and the people that run the earthly realm, the temporal world, the temporary world. You know, they don't run shit spiritually. Don't get it twisted. You know, and that's where people have gotten it twisted, because they have gone into our astral world, into our subconscious mind, and taken permission, which isn't really actual permission. I'm sorry, I don't care how much you brainwash somebody into you believing, because it's not them, it's you. It's like, oh, they consented, I brainwashed them. What? That makes that makes no sense. And you're still held accountable, sis, and you're still going to catch these hands from karma. And you know, when humanity, enough of us resource our true self, our inner lion, and we're like, are capable of saying no, like normal humans, you know, no, I don't want this, no, I don't want that. And I'll say yes to the gardens in the middle of the city. You know, I'll say yes to all children being safe. And I say yes to Mother Nature, you know, being respected, and recycling, and to the mental health of everybody all around. And we say no to all the dark entities that would like to play games and pretend like they are the gods and goddesses of the earth. We say no to that because we don't need it. We don't like it. It's spiritual, mental, energetic pollution. I mean, when we start actually saying no, they ain't gonna be able to do shit. And they know it. It's really that simple. Life is simple once you break it down to a science. Life is very simple. Once you break it down, okay. I'm feeling exhausted talking about all this stuff. There's honestly a lot we can talk about as far as like Lilith and Mars and Aries opposition to Juno, which is sextile the moon, the sun, and Mercury. And Juno is square, just Juno is taking up some space here. All these planets and Capricorn, and Juno honestly is about commitment. You know, when I read marriage in someone's chart, who should I marry? When am I going to get married? Oftentimes I don't have to use Juno, but I will. I'll use Juno to see where your commitment, like your commitment energy, like what energy would you want to commit to? And happenstance, Libra is indecisive. So Juno being in Libra is forcing everyone to be decisive. We have to make a decision. Pick a side. What do you want to see? What do you want to manifest? How do you want to be treated in your life? How do you want to feel? What do you actually value? You can't straddle the fence, sis. You have to stand up for yourself. You can no longer allow yourself to be ran over by other people making decisions for you. And then you get to say, I don't like that. But did you participate in the process when everyone asked you what you wanted? Or did you say, oh, I don't mind? And so therein lies this energy in Aries, because Aries teaches Libra how to put herself first, okay? Aries is like, this is what I want, this is who I am, and so, and what, and move, and buy. And I don't care how you feel or what you think, you know? And sometimes it can shoot itself in the foot. That's what this Aries energy is right here. That's where we shoot ourselves in the foot in our chart. And it being conjunct Mars and Lilith can cause people to literally shoot each other in the foot. Like literally shoot each other. You got to be careful nowadays around these times in history. Who you're talking to, who you're arguing with, you might not want these hands, catch these hands. It could be men against women. Like it's an equal opportunity rage, equal opportunity energy that's like, I am fed up with this. I've had it up to here. I'm not putting up with it anymore. And honestly, because this Mars right here, ooh, I thought I was circling. Because of this Mars energy right here, and with Lilith, it could be men being fed up with women and their bullshit. Now, that's another video. Within itself, y'all, I have done some astrology couples counseling lately, and I have seen that energy at play to where I am a woman, and you know, I'm an androgynous being. I'm not all masculine energy, and I'm not all feminine energy either. And so I tend to understand where men are coming from and also where women are coming from. And so a lot of times I'm able to help couples find a balance in their relationship because I don't take sides. I'm not like, if a woman is full of shit, I call that shit out. And sometimes the girls be mad at your girl, but I don't care. Okay, because I do feel like a lot of times women get away with murder emotionally, mentally, and because some guys do be taking a lot on the chin in order to not go off. So ladies, respect the men around you. Respect the men that care about you. No, they may not be perfect. They may not be, to some women don't feel loved unless you do put hands on them. That's what I'm saying. It's like you want him to put hands on you. You want him to put hands on you just so that you can play victim. I don't get that. No. You want your man to love you. You want your man to feel inspired by your feminine energy. You know, and I feel like a lot of women don't know what that means and what that looks like. All right. Everybody, what y'all got to say? I know y'all got stuff y'all want to say. I wish I was live. I love talking to y'all. Y'all were funny. All right. So let me go through some dates. Pluto will be retrograde until October 5th. Okay. Neptune will be retrograde until November 29th. Saturn will be retrograde until September 30th. And you will feel the release. You'll be like, oh, I feel set free. Uranus, I think we got a wow for her. Let me see. I have, this is a free download actually on my website. You can get it if you need it. I mean, the year is almost over, but it's still available. And it's free, so why not, right? I'll be making another one. I'll be starting to make all this stuff again soon. We're looking at Uranus. Oh yeah, Uranus is going to be it's going to bring us all to the close of the year. All right. And Mercury is going to go retrograde on the 21st of October. Always around my birthday. Ugh. Good God. October 21st to the 28th, and then you'll get a few days off, and it'll go back on retrograde on November the 11th. Oh, Mars, we're going to see Mars go retrograde September the 10th. That's going to see us out through the year. And if you guys join me on Patreon, because I see people signing up, I have cut off payments because because I am rebranding, and I would like to figure out a way to give my Patreon members something special. I'm working on webinars or workshops, classes, and lessons and all that stuff, special for Patreon members. as well as the new moon and full moon ritual get-togethers and stuff like that. But all of that have not been perfected. So I hope you guys enjoy our time together, as I always do. Before I leave, I would like to do some cartomancy. This is for anyone who is watching this right now. According to our astrology, the stars, which are very special to us because they're within us and without us, within, above, below, in the herbs, in the animals, in our personalities, and everything. Everything is one. That always makes me feel good no matter what we're going through. How did I know that was going to come out? Ew, how is this card cut like that? So the first card that comes out is the Three of Spades, which is about kind of like a breakdown in communication, a breakdown in intimacy, something that will make you feel like, you know, and well, with this card, honestly, I would have to see what's around it. But the card that came out next to it is the Jack of Spades. Somebody that you're having trouble with, like someone that is not taking your heart seriously, that's not taking your needs, wants, desires, requests. I'm gonna turn this notebook around and not to get more cards on here. Seriously, that's someone that's mischievous and causing mischief. Did y'all see those Martin playing cards on Instagram? I want those cards so bad. Okay. The Four of Hearts comes out after the Jack of Spades, and that would denote like a feeling, you know, that you feel at home with this person. This is not someone that you would want to have discord with. This is someone like in your home. That sounds like a lot of us, right? But we're at home more often than not, and we might be experiencing some of the shadow sides of ourselves and of our loved ones, but we still love them very much, and we would do anything for them. We would just like for them to change. Oh, another spade. The Two of Spades. Again, that denotes, well, the threes are about expansion, right? And so something is causing for you to not have expansion in your life. And it looks like a relationship. And also indecisiveness. Needing to make a decision about what it is that you, another three. Okay, so this is about commerce, business. Diamonds is about power. So this is about, it looks like you feel like if it wasn't for this person, this situation, I will be able to expand. I will be able to move. And it could be just like the quarantine or just a collective sense, you know, if it wasn't for all of this breakdown in our society, then I would be able to do what I want. Interesting. The Jack of Hearts would be someone that's on your side. It looks like these are like opposing energies, opposing forces, right? Mm-hmm. Diamonds. My phone's always getting warm. All right. So we have this this Jack. Let me unplug you then, because you're having a hard time. This Jack of hearts, and then this Five of diamonds next to each other. And the Five of diamonds is because diamonds are about power, and fives are about freedom. So again, it's just kind of like this mixed feeling that, okay, I have ideas, and it's like I want to get away from the people that I may be close to, that I love and I adore, that I've grown up with and build a foundation with. This looks like expanding out and finding new friends, finding a new way of life, finding your own freedom, but experiencing obstacles when it comes to that. That's what these cards are looking like to me. Next to the Five of Wands is this Queen of Wands. That would be like a helpful person, someone who has knowledge. You could reach out to them, get advice. And this Joker in the middle with the Five of Spades is conflict. It's like you keep having blockages when it comes to your freedom. And this Joker is saying that it doesn't have to be there. It doesn't have to be there. That confusion or those blockages don't have to. You can actually do what you want. So let's see what's stopping you. And then I'm gonna go get some water, because tomorrow is quarantine day. Nobody's allowed outside in Peru. All right, what is stopping you? If the cards are saying that the Joker is, wow, you can do what you want, what's stopping you? Looks like your own thoughts, because spades are like the swords. What's stopping you? What is stopping you, Fairy? Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Five of Cups reversed, the Queen of Pentacles. Let's just round that out and do one more. Oh, the Ten of Cups. The Page of Cups, maybe you feel like this energy is too new. You know, this expansion is, you might feel like it's a fantasy, or this creative energy that you're experiencing. You're like, why do I feel creative, but all this bad stuff is happening? It just may not, like I was seeing like these opposing energies. And a lot of times when the worst things happen, it brings out the best in us. We have choices that we could possibly make. We can rise like the phoenix out of the ashes. This isn't a time to be mediocre. And it isn't a time to kind of like sit back and rest on your laurels or be complacent. This energy is supposed to push you. You're not experiencing anything abnormal, and you will have to wait for things to ripen. Maybe those swords are there because you're experiencing some type of inspiration, enlightenment, but you're not seeing the fruits of it yet, and it's bothering you. And so this Knight of Pentacles is like stuck energy of someone who isn't putting the effort. Do put the effort into your ideas. Nothing may not happen with it right now. Maybe it can't happen right now. Kind of like what the playing cards were saying. It's like it's like there's blockages right now, But when it's time, when it's the right time, and the Seven of Pentacles is about waiting for things to come into fruition, okay? The Five of Cups underneath these three cards and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So what you've been doing with your time is torturing yourself, thinking about all the ways you have failed, everything that you can't do, everywhere you can't go, instead of looking at the cards that you are dealt to play with. You do have time to make your oracle cards or to write your book. I'm talking about myself because those are the things I'm like you. Or you know, come up, write your play, or I'm saying all creative things because it's the Page of Cups here. It's very creative energy. And you haven't been taking care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You have time. You have time. And when the time is up, you're going to be like, dang, I could have had a six-pack. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like, dang, dang. You don't want to be like, dang, I could have, you know. But what's underneath all of this is the Ten of Cups. Look at that penguin family. Happy feet, you know. That's emotional satisfaction. You getting your heart's desire and whatever it is you want. So do dream. Your dreams can come true, even though you might be living in like a weird nightmare or something like that. Don't worry, guys. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And I'm not going anywhere unless my spirit team tells me to go away. Then I will go away. I do what I'm told. I'm better at that now. I didn't used to be when I was young and dumb. But now I'm old and wise. And I'll talk to you guys most likely tomorrow about Pluto in the 4th house. Peace.